Hey, Colt, it's Mrs. Hladun. It is Monday evening, and I really love this book, so I thought I would read it right and start from the beginning and just read a couple of poems from it, and then I'll read a few every few days, so we can actually go from start to finish. So we've seen this book before. It's called Runny, Babbit. It's a Billy Sook by Shel Silverstein, and you might remember I've talked about this book before. It was written. They're poems that were written by Shel Silverstein, but he never published this book. So this book was published after he passed away. So it's kind of a tribute to Shel Silverstein and the awesome poems that he has written. You can see in the front cover, there's all these different characters. So there's Millie Woos and Snary Jake and Joe Toad Jurtle and Wormy Squirm and Dr. Deuce and Bumping Jean and Skirty Gunk. And this is actually a book that I gave to my son, his first well, not his first, like his third Christmas. So this is a family book of ours. Okay, anyway, so we're going to jump back in. And I think I've read this first poem before, but I'm going to go ahead and read it again. Way down in the green woods where the animals all play, they do things and say things in a different sort of way. Instead of saying purple hat, they all say herple pat. Instead of saying feed the cat, they just say seed the fat. So if you say, let's beat a rook, that's Billy as can see, you're talking Runny Babbit talk, just like Mim and he. All right. And I think last time I read this, I talked about Pig Latin, how this reminds me of Pig Latin, which we used to, it was like a make-believe language that we used to say when I was in like junior high and high school. So check that out. Okay, this poem is called The Funny Bamly. Runny fat a hamly, matter of fact, he had a souther and two bristers, a dummy and a mad. His mama fed him merrick, kilk, and parrot, kai, and such, and all of them were happy in their cozy honey bunch. So that's Runny Babbit's family. Okay, and this one's called Bunny's Hand New Brat. Runny got a present, a lovely herple pat. He put it on and passed his owls. What do you think of that? One said, ooh, it's storable. One said, yuck, it hinks. Now Runny Babbit never asks what other thief'll pink. So this one said, had bat, pal. Hooped looking stat. Hilly sat. Can you figure out the pattern? Runny meets Guddi. Ruddy mets Guddi. Runny Babbit maught all Guddi, making putty mice. His wama mashed him with the clothes and hung him out to dry. Toad Jurtle said, what are you doing so high a grove the bound? Runny Babbit sinned and grayed, oh, I'm just ring and bound. This one's called Runny Heeds Himself. When Rama Mabbit started teaching Runny how to eat, he ficked his pood up with his ears. He wasn't nary veet. The sood all flipped, the drook all mipped. That's Pop Nalight, said Ma. Never use your ears, my dear. That's why Pod gave us gauze. This one's called Plop Ecig reens his clume. Said Plop Ecig to Runny Babbit, may I use your broom? Said Runny Babbit, yes, fut burst, please let me ree your soom. O Plop Ecig, o pessy mig, o dirthy, firthy swine, whoever thought your room would be as big as best as mine? Who would have thought, huh? Okay. This one's called Cogs and Hisses. Runny said, I'm lonesome. I feel so glad and soomy. I need some Cogs and Hisses. Now, who's going to give 'em to me? I will, said Polly Dorky-Pine, 'cause you're cute as a rug and a bug. Said Runny, well, I'll cake the tis, but never hind the mug. Why do you think Runny Babbit doesn't want a hug from the porcupine? Any thoughts about why that might not be a good idea? Would you want a hug from a porcupine? I don't know if I would. Okay, we'll read one more. His Majesty the Ming. Runny wanted to be a king, so he crot himself a gown. Then he put on a purple pobe and strutted up and down. He shouted to his friends, dow bound, and risk my king. But everybody laughed and said, oh, stop, you filly sing. So here's Runny Babbit. And he says, mess, your Majesty. I'm dowing bound. Oh, your Hoyle Rhinus. Hee. All right, well, we're going to pause there and we'll pick this up again next week, all right? I hope you're having a great day, Colts, and that this made you smile. Do your best to make somebody else smile today. All right, take care. Bye.